For a moment to reflect on it, viewers. We speak so much on why the direct cash transfer scheme are game changers for election. Take a moment and reflect on the state of Bihar. 60% of Bihar monthly salary, household monthly salary is below 10,000 rupees. Now juxtapose it with a figure where 1 crore families, at least that's what the government claims, 1 crore families with the first tranche of 75 lakh and then 25 lakh have got a direct cash transfer already of 10,000 rupees. And that, once again, let me underline the fact, comes in a state where 60% of household incomes monthly are less than 10,000. Could this be a big game changer? A question mark there, which, we'll only know when that last vote is counted and how things have, how the cards have fallen. But I want to cut across to our other panelists this evening. I'm going to go across to Rohit, my colleague who's been tracking Bihar, definitely knows a thing or two more about Bihar than most of us. Introducing our panel to you, Kumar Verma, General Secretary, Chief Spokesperson, Jansuraj, Avinash Paswan, Spokesperson, JDU, Dr. Anshul Avijit, National Spokesperson, Congress, National Spokesperson, BJP, Sanju Verma. One quick question. From our Jansuraj Chief Spokesperson, Pawan Kumar Verma, because we're going to lose him, he needs to go on another show. Pawan Kumar Verma, you have Prashant Kishore who says there's nothing in between, either he forms the government or he's part of no coalition. But having said that, if the Jansuraj tomorrow crosses that proverbial 10% mark, which it did in by-elections, then it'll come down to how people voted. Did they vote for Prashant Kishore? Or did they vote for Prashant Kishore Pandey, and that will be the differentiator between who loses more votes, Mahagatbandhan or the NDA?
Thank you, Preeti. I'm sorry I'm short of time. But Prashant Kishore and Jansuraj have a monopoly on the majority constituency, irrespective of caste, irrespective of religion, rich or poor, across Bihar, and that is the constituency which wants change. So, Jansuraj is not the X factor. It is the A to Z factor. You will see on the ground that with 30 years of the current political parties in different combinations with each other, Bihar has suffered so hugely that 30 years after their rule, it is exactly where it was 30 years ago, the poorest and the most backward state. And this kind of revdi business that 1 hour before the election commission is announcing the dates and the model code of conduct, you dole out 2,100 crores to 25 lakh women. It does not convince voters at all. They'll take the money and vote differently. Why? Because we have a strong organization behind backing us. From the booth level upwards, our paid membership, Preeti, is 1 crore 30 lakhs or thereabouts. We have
Dr. Verma, I'm interrupting you because you have less time, so I'm going to take one quick question from you and you can elucidate that. I'm putting up some, graphics primarily on the surveys that were recently conducted. We took it in our political stock exchange, and it clearly seems to suggest if we can get the most preferred CM of Bihar. You have Prashant Kishore, who's clearly tracking, let's get that preferred CM of Bihar choice. Let's get that graphic in, not performance. So, in that graphic, you have a Prashant Kishore who's clearly tracking very close to Tejasvi, and he's seen a steady, if not a dramatic rise from where he was earlier, which was a 14.9% 6 months ago. Today, he's standing at a 23.1%. Having said that, Dr. Verma, the party, Jansuraj, is not tracking on the same. So, there is a huge difference between the party and the personality. Now, you fighting 243 seats, is that even plausible? Because to bank it on one name?
It's not a name. He is a dynamic leader. It's about the message that one name is giving, which is for change. Preeti, there comes a time in history when people say, enough is enough. We want change. Bihar has reached that point and it is very visible. See the crowds is getting. And that those crowds are not cosmetic or choreographed. You will see that it will make a change, and what you see as he's tracking, you will see in the next 4 weeks how that is going to dramatically change. I do not say this because I am a spokesman alone. This is the new mood of Bihar. Change, change, change. And that's the majority constituency.
We are going to leave it at that. I appreciate you joining us, taking out the time. I want to quickly cut across to our other spokespersons. They've been waiting very patiently. But Rohit, allow me to come to you first. And 2 minutes of more patience of our political panelists, because Rohit tracks Bihar. And Rohit, you know, every 5 years, you know, that's the hand of political destiny. It comes knocking on a state, and that's the time where a journalist who comes from that state, the spotlight is on that person. I'm going to ask you, Rohit, who right now is the most comfortable in terms of announcing acceptable, cohesive seat sharing where all allies of that alliance will be happy? Who's having the most trouble?
Well, as far as alliances are concerned, Preeti, obviously it's the NDA which has an edge, because it's long back that BJP declared that Nitish Kumar will not only be leading this alliance, but he will also be the CM face. So that is no problem as far who is leading the alliance and who will be the next chief minister of Bihar if NDA wins. Yes, as far as smaller parties in the NDA is concerned, yeah, that could be a little tricky situation, because everyone wants more slice of the cake. Jitana Maji is putting pressure. Chirag Paswan is also exerting pressure on BJP. But at the end of the day, as we have seen in the last elections also, I think it's going to be a little smooth sailing for the NDA, because see, Chirag Paswan is already a cabinet minister in the Narendra Modi government. So it will not be very difficult
smooth sailing
for
in terms
BJP
of
to
seat sharing, or smooth sailing in terms of the results?
See, as far as results are also concerned, Preeti, see, look at the politics of Bihar. Whichever two parties have aligned together, that partner, they have always won elections in the last 2 decades or so. BJP, JDU, it's always the NDA that has won. If Nitish Kumar goes with the RJD, then Mahagatbandhan wins. So that's the situation. And remember, this is why last Lok Sabha elections, Nitish Kumar was brought back into the NDA fold, because BJP was knowing that if Nitish Kumar is with the RJD, they will not fare well in the Lok Sabha elections. And that is why at point of time, Nitish Kumar was zaruri for the BJP, so he was brought into the NDA fold. But this election, I think Nitish Kumar is more of a majburi than zaruri, because of his ill health also, we can say, and his political career is also on a decline. So now remains to be seen that when Nitish Kumar becomes the chief minister, if NDA wins, how long will he continue? That will also be a big question to
You're making
at.
a prophecy 1 month before elections. We're saying that the NDA has clear edge.